Starship Explorer, Captain's Diary. Date, June 16th, 2080. Position, unidentified planet. Situation, critical.
Things could have been different. Things would have been different if we had not answered the SOS call. 12 days ago, the Starship Explorer was returning to Earth after a 10-year exploration of the galaxy. We picked up an SOS call from a tiny, unidentified planet. I gave the order to answer that call. That moment was the beginning of the end. If I had not given that order, the Explorer would still be returning to Earth, and the crew would still be alive. We discovered the origin of the SOS call. It was in a narrow valley between two mountains. We landed safely at one end of the valley. The SOS call was coming from the other end of the valley. With O'Hara, Spencer, and 6 others, I left the Explorer. We had reached the middle of the valley when an explosion made us turn round. The starship was in flames. We had no idea how or why, and we still do not understand what happened. Now, our life support systems are nearly exhausted. The only thing we know is that the end is not far away. Things could have been different, but nothing can change now. It is very cold. The sky is dark. The mountains are beautiful.
Spiral galaxy. Spiral arm. Irregular galaxy. Fixed stars. Nebula. Rock. Comet. Nucleus. Dust tail. Dust tail. Gas tail. Earth. Stratum. The Earth's crust. Fixed stars. Spacesuit. Safety line. Life support system. Solar shield. Spiral galaxy. Earth. Fixed stars. Spacewoman.
official style, and public announcements.
What is your marital status? What is your occupation? What is your country of residence?
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now smoke if you wish. Smoking is not permitted in the toilets or when moving about in the cabin.
Colloquial style and slang.
These are my favourite songs. The sun ain't gonna shine anymore. I got you, babe. The kids are all right. And I can't get no satisfaction.
Block language. In telegrams and newspaper headlines, for example.
Arriving London Gatwick, flight BA 763, Thursday, 16:30.
Explorer disappears. Queen to visit Canada. Missing children found. Airport hotel coffee shop fire drama.
Le Carré, the spy who came in from the cold, acclaimed throughout the world as the greatest spy story ever. The spy who came in from the cold. The best spy story I have ever read. Graham Greene.
F. Scott Fitzgerald. The Great Gatsby. No one ever knew who Gatsby was. Some said he had been a German spy, others that he was related to one of Europe's royal families. Nearly everyone took advantage of his fabulous hospitality. And it was fabulous. In his superb Long Island home, he gave the most amazing parties, and not the least remarkable thing about them was that few people could recognize their host. The Great Gatsby is one of the great love stories of our time. Graham Greene, The Human Factor, one of his very best books, Sunday Telegraph. Graham Greene has written in The Human Factor a thrilling story of tension and intrigue. His beautiful and disturbing new novel is filled with tenderness, humour, excitement and doubt. The Times. Brilliant. Daily Mail. Moby Dick's Adventures in Wonderland by George Carville. The fascinating story of a great white whale meeting a little girl in a strange underground world. Fascinating. The Times. Sad, funny and tragic. The Observer. Kingsley Amis, The Green Man. Remarkable and terrifying. Financial Times. Contents. 1. The Red-Haired Woman. 2. Dr. Thomas Underhill. 3. The Small Bird. 4. The Young Man. 5. A Movement in the Grass. Christopher Isherwood, The World in the Evening. Contents. Part 1, An End. Part 2, Letters and Life. Part 3, A Beginning.
Science fiction books. Frankenstein, published in 1818, is usually regarded as the first science fiction novel. It was written by Mary Shelley, who finished writing it before she was 20 years old. The American writer, Edgar Allan Poe, is sometimes called the father of science fiction. He wrote some science fiction stories, such as The Conversation of Eros and Charmian, 1839, and The Facts in the Case of Monsieur Vladimir, 1845. His best stories are his horror stories, however. Two other fathers of science fiction were the French writer Jules Verne, 1828 to 1905, and the British writer H. G. Wells, 1866 to 1946. Science fiction films. Science fiction films have always been very popular. Some of them have quite interesting titles. For example, in 1954 there was a film called Them. In 1958 there was a film called It. And in 1974 there was a film called Who? Titles beginning The Day, The Night, and The Man have been very frequent. Here are some examples. The Day the Earth Caught Fire, The Day the World Ended, The Day the Fish Came Out, The Night of the Big Heat, The Night of the Living Dead, The Night the World Exploded, The Man from Planet X, The Man Without a Body, The man who learned to fly.
Morning, Lily.
Morning, Mr. Jones.
How are you this morning?
Fine, thank you.
Have you heard any good jokes recently?
Sorry?
Have you heard any good jokes recently? It's always nice to start the day with a joke.
Oh, yes. I heard one yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
A little boy arrived at school at 10 o'clock.
Mm.
School started at 9 o'clock, so he was an hour late.
Yes?
He came into the classroom, said, "Hi, everybody," and sat down. The teacher was not very pleased. She said, "Johnny, you should have been here at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
The little boy said, "Why? Did something interesting happen?"
Yes? Go on.
But that's the end.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Actually, I don't quite understand it.
Well, the teacher said, "You should have been here at 9 o'clock."
You should have been here at 9 o'clock, yes?
She meant, "You're late. 9 o'clock was the time to arrive."
Yes?
And the little boy said, "Why? Did something interesting happen?"
Why? Did something interesting happen? Yes? Oh, I see! Because you should have been here at 9 o'clock can also mean it's a pity you were not here at 9 o'clock.
That's right.
And if you had been here at 9 o'clock, you would have seen something interesting.
Exactly.
Yes, I see. Oh, that's very good. Oh, very funny.
High-rise apartment. Motorway. Flat back brush. Hair grip. Afro comb. Planetarium. Cathedral. Office tower. Lock. Welt pocket. A potted plant. Stone path. Japanese girl. Parasol. Kimono. Clogs. Welt pocket. Wooden bridge. Japanese garden. Cherry blossom.
Hurry up, we are late.
Oh, the train's leaving.
It's too bad. After all that, we missed it.
Things would have been different if we hadn't got into that traffic jam.
Railway sleepers. Railway sleepers. Railway sleepers. Rail. Rickshaw. Signalman. Waistcoat.
Oh no.
What's the matter?
Look at that. The traffic's not moving at all. Come on, come on.
Just be patient, Henry. There might have been an accident.
An accident?
Yes.
How do you know there's been an accident? The traffic lights might have broken down, or someone might have parked in a stupid place, or an elephant might have fallen asleep in the middle of the road. How do you know there's been an accident?
Very amusing, Henry. I didn't say there has been an accident. I said there might have been an accident. It's a possibility. And if there has been an accident, someone might have been hurt. So just be quiet. We're lucky that we're okay.
Oh, yes, fine. You're right. Sorry. Oh, come on.
Henry.
Sorry.
You're too tense. You need to relax.
Yes, I think you're right.
It's a pity you didn't come skiing last weekend. You might have enjoyed it. In fact, I'm sure you would have enjoyed it.
You know I can't ski.
Well, you're never too old to learn. You might have discovered a new passion.
Possibly.
You might have had a feeling of peace with nature.
Perhaps.
You might have...
Broken my leg?
Yes, you might have broken your leg, that's possible. But you would have had a great time, that's definite.
Okay, I'll come with you next time.
Mountain range. Windscreen. Windscreen wipers. Windbreak. Grassland. A herd of cattle. A spare tire. Van. Landmark.
Perhaps we should have stayed at home this evening.
No, we should have taken a different road. Or we should have left at a different time.
Yes.
There are always problems on this road. Who suggested coming this way?
You did.
Oh, did I?
Yes. I didn't think it was a very good idea.
Well, you should have said something.
I did. But you weren't listening. What should I have done?
You should have taken the car keys and you should have said, I'll drive and I'll choose the route.
I'll do that next time.
Let's listen to the radio.
Yes. It's 8:15. There's a play on Radio 4.
Okay.
12 days ago, the Starship Explorer was returning to Earth after a 10-year exploration of the galaxy.
A 10-year exploration of the galaxy. I know exactly how they were feeling.
We picked up an SOS call.
Mary, give me a sentence beginning with I.
I is...
No.
What's the matter, miss?
You said I is. You should have said I am.
Sorry, miss.
Start again.
I am the 9th letter of the alphabet.
Kindergarten. Children. teat, pigtail, children's clothes, juggernaut, mountain slope, goat, mountain road,
Sonia, Henry.
Well, here we are.
Better late than never.
Come in. Are you all right?
Yes, sorry we're so late.
That's okay. I'm glad you're all right.
We left home at 8, so we should have been here by 8:30.
Yes. At 9 o'clock, Jack and I started worrying.
Well, you needn't have worried. At 9 o'clock we were sitting comfortably, listening to a play on Radio 4, in a traffic jam.
Oh, no. What was the problem? An accident?
No, fortunately it wasn't an accident.
A tree had fallen across the road.
tropical fish, cat food, dog food, ponytail, bird cage, canary, Persian cat, pullover,
auxiliary verbs showing mood and tense. Can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would.
It must be nearly midnight.
It might rain tomorrow.
I should stop smoking.
Auxiliary verbs showing past tense.
You must have been a beautiful baby.
You might have enjoyed it.
We should have taken a different road.
It must have rained during the night.
Stevenson can't have written Frankenstein.
There could have been an accident.
If you had come skiing last weekend, you might have enjoyed it. You should have said something.
You need not have worried. Auxiliary verbs showing mood and tense.
You needn't have worried.
We shouldn't have taken this road. You might have enjoyed it.
We should have brought the piano with us.
I should have said something. Should I have said I'm sorry? What should I have said?